It's summertime. July, I'll be gonna be July here in another couple days, and it's kind of like the first chance that I get to do any of my food plot stuff, you know, after corn planting, hay chopping, waterway baling, and all the other crap that goes with it. Finally getting a chance to come out and do some work, have some fun. This is the same food plot here where I shot my I shot that big 10-pointer last season right over that water hole, and I knew when I came back here and made this food plot last year, well, about a year ago this time, that I wanted it bigger, because bigger is always better. And I want it big enough where I can plant corn and beans back here is my goal. So I came in with my Bulldozer, you know, nothing fancy. I think it's a 943 crawler loader. It's like 82 or an 84, you know, nothing big or fancy, but it does a hell of a lot of work. And now we're just left with some of these bigger trees. We're gonna take down a couple of those with our chainsaw here and then push them with the Bulldozer. But I made the food plot probably more than twice as big, with it kind of being, we're kind of being in the bottleneck right now between the two. It kind of pinches down here, stands right there kind of at the pinch, and it kind of just worked out. Like I try to put the food, and other people say this too, you want to put the food plot where the deer are going to be. You know, you don't want to plant the food plot away from where the deer naturally go, and this is a natural travel pattern here on this big ridge. Tons of daylight pictures, and I'm expecting the same again this year, just tons of daylight pictures. So I see
I'm gonna interrupt him. He sat at one time last year, once.
That's all I needed.
And shot that deer within, how long were you in stand?
Not long.
Maybe a half an hour?
Probably an hour. Yeah.
So I think it's a good spot.
It's a good spot. So I totally see a huge potential here with this spot. So I kind of want to just maximize it. To where, you know, there is normally one or two good shooters in this area. And, you know, I want to make them come to me with this food. I know it's going to hold a lot of does here. There's going to be a lot of deer here. There's deer here all throughout the day because we're in the middle of the woods here. So yeah, just can't wait to see what this thing produces this year. I know early pre-rut it's going to be hopping back here just like it was last year. Tons of daylight photos of mature bucks. But the only problem is my butt's in the combine seat, so it's tough for me to get out. So that first rain day in October, I will be here for sure.
He's just a picture watcher until then.
Just wait. So yeah, we're gonna take down some of these bigger trees that are throwing a lot of shade and that don't have a lot of value, and make some room for some deer chow. Now my grandpappy taught me how to fall trees, so I know what I'm doing. We're not putting any shins in the tree or nothing like that. It's all kind of in the open woods and they're all leaning pretty good, so plenty of safety protection, no reason to worry.
You're a beast.
Wish it would have fell a little bit better. But that's not hard to just go right in with the bulldozer and push it right off. That ain't no big deal. God, I think that's my adrenaline going. Dropping big trees like that. Hate it. They'll kill you. Quick. I think that's about all for today. Gonna go back home and park this and do some of my wife's chores. So this is all the new stuff here. All this stuff. And this is kind of north and northwest of the old one. The old one stops kind of right at the front of the tractor there. So here's the new one. Old one used to be here, and then new one's on this side. This is all new. And then coming into the old one, there's the stand where I shot my buck. There's the water hole for reference. Scrape tree. But I made it probably a little more than twice as big. And I kind of tied it into the old logging road that goes all the way back here. There's the old logging road that goes all the way through it, so I kind of tied it in. There's the center of the whole thing, kind of my junk pile in there.
Well, that's it till next time. If you guys like this video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so you can keep up with it. We're going to be doing more work on this here, Ben is, and you'll get to see all the rest of the farms and what we're doing. So hit that subscribe button. Keep up.